All right, good morning. It is Friday, and it is my day off. Normally on these days it's just like errand days or things that I need to mostly get done for, all my weekly needs and things like that. Um, so I'm going to the chiropractor today, and then probably do a little bit of grocery shopping, and then tomorrow I'm going with a friend to Costco to hopefully get a table. Not entirely sure if that's going to happen or not, but we will see. I guess could do like a little day out slash day of eating, right? So I have a egg bake here, which is 210 grams, and kind of how most of my mornings start, right? Because I'm getting the bulk of my meals in at work. So what's happening is all of my stuff is prepped. It's just put in the microwave and go, right? I'll measure it out the night before, and then I will just have it ready for tomorrow, put it in my bag, eat usually around 7:30, but in this case, because I get to start a bit later in the day, eat around like now. Then I'll have my second breakfast or first lunch, however you want to put it, probably at around 10, between 11, so 10 to 11. And then lunch, usually around 1 o'clock, right? Obviously, if I'm seeing clients, it's going to be a little bit before, a little bit after. Things will be delayed. But for the most part, that's kind of just how things function. So, yeah. So this will be meal number one. Pretty simple for the most part. Let's see if I can put this in here and see what we're going to be looking at. So, if possible, if I can figure it out, I will put on screen what the macros and stuff are. If not, then, well, obviously I didn't. So, but yeah, for the most part, we're looking at 25 grams of protein, 12 grams of fat, 13 grams of carbs, and 270 calories total. So, really enjoy this egg bake from Meal Prep Manual. It's where I get most of my recipes from and things like that. So, however, I have a bit of ways to go because I'm going to a chiropractor and I need to drop off some of my dry cleaning. So until then, I will see you guys a bit later, or maybe I'll see you in the car because I do have my car mount, which is going to be pretty fun. So hopefully this thing sticks, and we'll see how it works out. So I'll see you on the road then. All right. Well, testing the new car mount, and few things I do not like about it. I cannot put my little Bluetooth attachment for the thing, which allows me to connect the mic, so the audio quality sucks. Yeah, so I tried to set up the mount prior to leaving, and that did not work out one bit. That was a little bit of a disaster. My car is relatively small in the front, so there just wasn't a lot of space. It's not really holding down on the dashboard, and so I have to put it on the glass. But when I do that, there's really not enough room, and the mount itself, I don't know if I have to do something with it first, but it just doesn't seem to fit the DJI Pocket right now. So that's a little bit of a pain in the butt. But we will figure it out eventually, or worst comes to worst, we see if we can return it and find a mount that works, if possible. So I've never really found a mount that works in my car that well. I don't know what it is, but things just don't seem to stick, or it doesn't fit. Regardless, we're on the way to the chiropractor, so we will see how things go from there. I was gonna hope to do a time lapse, but I can't. At this point, I'm already driving and the damn thing ain't working, so oh well, we'll figure it out eventually. Cool, so I figured it out. I just had to do a little bit of squeezing here and there, and for the most part, everything seems to be rolling pretty well in that sense. So, yeah, outside the chiropractor, maybe we'll do a time lapse. This doesn't seem too viable with that, but I mean, we'll see. We will see. Regardless, let's pretend we're doing some. Okay, yeah, we'll edit that out. My car's hella dirty, and I do not want that to be seen. Hopefully we'll get it washed today, if not tomorrow. But yeah, regardless, we're gonna head into the appointment soon, and then I'll see if I can do a time lapse, ? We'll see. Cool, so we're done. Pretty quick and easy appointment, and yeah, let's just get home. Alright guys, it's time for meal number 2, or snack number 2, if you will, thing of that sort. Which for me, it's usually around this time, since again, I'm working around this time right normally. It is a protein oatmeal bake. This case I used like Muscle Tech, casein and whey proteins, like chocolate flavor and things like that. Honestly, it usually tastes pretty good. I'll see if I can put the macros on here or not, or I'll just put it in text if I forget or something like that. It's honestly a solid little meal. Think of it like a snack. Like my first 2 things in the morning are more of a snack, and then the last 2 to 3 meals will be like actual like dinners and stuff like that. But yeah, drive back was fine. Tried to do the time lapse thing, but it was a pain in the butt. I got to figure out how to use this thing more, obviously, and understand how it works and things like that. The camera kept like, whenever I'd start the time lapse, it would turn to the side, and then I would like have to adjust it with my hand, literally just turn it like this way. It's just so frustrating. So the time lapse came out pretty poopy, but overall it looks like it's recording well. I did manage to get the little dash cam mount to work a bit better. It's not the easiest thing to use, so I personally wouldn't recommend it, but it's what I have for now, so I'll continue using that for now until things change around. But yeah, so next I'm just gonna sort of eat this, relax a little bit, and probably head to the grocery store and pick up a little bit of what I need to make for this upcoming meal prep and stuff like that. So I will see you at around, I'd say meal number 3. All right, it is 1:04 p.m. in the afternoon, which is pretty much my normal meal time at work, as if I were working today. Went to the grocery store, bought a bunch of stuff, and spent $140, which was a lot more than I was expecting. I need to slow down with my groceries and not buy as much stuff as I did today. Granted, some things I did need, you know, but actually most of it I did need. It was mostly for the meal prep. But it's crazy how the little extra things, just this like a little bit of ice cream, right, just to have on the side, just throws me over. But anyway, meal for today is the 1,000-calorie burrito bowl. Recipe is from mealprepmanual.com, where I get all my recipes, topped it off with a little bit of sour cream. This is averaging around 1,000 calories, 90 grams of protein, 90 grams of carbs and things like that. So made with chicken thighs, rice and beans, and various veggies, red, green pepper, onions, and so on and so forth. Chicken was marinated with a variety of spices. I can't even name them off the top of my head right now, but yeah, this has been a really like top meal for me. This has been a really good meal. This has been a great pre-workout meal. So I eat around, I messed up. Well, technically this is my pre-workout meal. It's because I just realized I'm gonna try to go on a hike just right now, and so I wanted to have a nice solid pre-workout meal. Normally I get out for work around 3:45, so I have this at around 3 o'clock as my pre-workout meal, and then I go straight to the gym from work. I usually have a lazy lasagna, which I have later today, which I'll show you later today as well, for my first lunch and then my dinner. So, but the fact remains the same. 1 p.m. I have my lunch, and then around 3 p.m. I'll have my second lunch, or my pre-workout meal is kind of what I consider it type thing. So I just made an error there because I wasn't really thinking, and it's my day off, you know, having a good day for that. So, but yeah, other than that, I'm just gonna dig into this meal and then maybe go on a hike. Maybe I'll just chillax. Still debating it, but yeah, we'll see you then. Alrighty. Hello. Ooh. Tracker on. There we go. Hello. So I decided to go on a trail, super short one, testing out the camera's capabilities. Let's just see where this goes. Do a little bit of recording, obviously toward me, but most of it's gonna be clipped like this. So hopefully I can get nice views of the trail itself, things of that sort. This trail is really short. You don't need much to get it done. Honestly, you don't even really need a backpack, truthfully. It's pretty short trail, but just overall trying to test the camera's capabilities and see what I can get. So cool. Let's see where this goes. You know what? Let's do a time lapse. See if I can figure that out right now. Gotta say, view is always pretty nice out here. Never really nothing to complain about when living out in this area. So, all right, let's get back to it. All right. Can you hear how tired I am? Ooh, I don't hike enough. We're at the top. Here's the famous bowl that they have up here. Pretty cool, not gonna lie. So, yeah, it's got some nice views. Whew, stop tracking that. All right. Ooh. It is a beautiful day today. I wish there was a way for me to take my picture, but I don't think there is. So I can somehow hang up my stuff somewhere, but it's okay. It is a-okay. See if we can unhook this. There we go. Ooh. Let's see. I can manage this with one hand a little bit. There we go. Cool. So, good hike, easy hike. Nothing to complain about. This is a super short one. It's only like, I think in total, like a little over half a mile, maybe just under 2. So, pretty solid day, pretty good hike. I'm obviously sweating because I don't hike enough, but this was a good test of the camera. I'm learning how to do more of a system lock type thing to where it doesn't like move to the side like I did during the drive. So I hope that, you know, when I do another time lapse, it's going to be better this time and not be like all wonky. But yeah, overall, it was a great day, and I have to say that it was worth it coming out here because, man, I love this view. I don't know if you can see it from here, but there's like smoke kind of down the middle over there, but that's kind of cool. Not sure what's going on. Oh, man. Beautiful day, beautiful time. So I think at this point, I'm just going to call it in here, and we will do a time lapse back down. So let's go. All right, we are at the end of the hike. That was honestly pretty good, not gonna lie. Overall, it was a beautiful day for it. The camera held up pretty well, and I only slipped like 3 times, so we'll take that for what it is. So it's 2:30. In about 30 to 60 minutes, it will be meal number 3. So let's cut to that. All right, hello everybody. So we're back. It's 3:33, and I'm eating my 4th meal of the day, pretty much. I usually finish most of my meals by like 6:30, 7:30, depending on when I get home and stuff like that. But this was the meal I was supposed to have at 1 o'clock on a regular day, right? If I wasn't going to work out at that time. This would be like my first lunch meal. It is a lazy lasagna, at the same place that I said like earlier, and super good meal, really good. Takes it's like a great bulking and yet cutting meal. You know what I mean? Turkey is very versatile in that sense. So, but pretty much this is what I'll be having. I'll try to put the nutritional information up on the screen, or I'll just type it out because I don't know how to edit or anything like that. But yeah, so hike was great. Now getting pretty warm out here, so I'm just chilling back at home, enjoying the shade of things like that. So gonna get this meal down, and then I will see you for meal number 5. See you then. All right, so yeah, it's pretty much last meal of the day. It is 6:30 right now, and I took the fattest nap today. I've been taking more naps as time goes on. I can tell that mentally and physically I'm just more tired. But yeah, completely a side point there. Last meal of the day, it is 6:30, and once again, it is the lazy lasagna. Let's put the thing right here, with the macros and calories and things of that sort. So, but yeah, there's really not much to say. This is just the last meal. I tend to have this around this time, 6:30 to 7:30, and then I will measure out like the oatmeal bake and the egg bake for tomorrow, or in this case, I'm actually gonna save both of those for Sunday, and I'm going to make a little protein oatmeal situation, and then I will have that for my bike ride tomorrow, things like that. So yeah, just gonna finish this, scarf it down, and then pretty much finish out the rest of the day and call that. So, all right, see you guys next time.